I remember I lost a whole bunch of weight, and then I tried to put it back on. So I've been overeating.
Intentionally trying to get it. Yeah.
And then it's killing my stomach again, and then I'm.
Well, are you on that medicine for your stomach, the Prilosec?
No.
Or the omeprazole? No.
No.
When you say killing your stomach, you getting heartburn, or it's just?
I had the heartburn before, but he gave me something. I forgot what it was. I was taking. It should be on there. It was taking.
Omeprazole.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And it worked. That stuff worked great. And then they had me on the lactulose.
Yeah, John lactulose. Okay.
And that was, I didn't notice any difference, but it definitely took the heartburn away. And that was, but what, listen, I had like gallstones or whatever, something that was building up like when I pooped, it was just like a really hard.
Okay.
And
Well,
there was like 7 of them, and they just, it was like, oh my God. And
I know you want a new GI doctor, so we're going to put a referral in to get a new doctor close to your home. So Healthcare Partners has been doing a good job about making sure the referrals you get
yeah, they're good.
Are close to home. So they're going to call you and help you set it up. So I put that request in. I'm going to give you a script for your stomach while you're here for the omeprazole. Let's see if putting them back on that helps them feel better. Because we need you to, like you said, put a little weight on and feel better. You know, we don't want you to deal with this sick. So I'll send that over to your pharmacy.
And that's a mass picking.
And then we were going to do some blood work on you too to see if everything's okay.
Yeah, well, I need that done anyway. Because,
were you still using the lab by the old office?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll put it in for there.
Yeah.
Because I know Dr. Robles did blood work on you in April. It actually looked pretty darn good.
I know.
Well. Your liver looked good, you know.
Listen, I've always been like they said, the poster boy for the blood work, except for the thing where I was allergic to grass, and then when the hepatitis C popped up back in the day with Dr. Rackman, and I was like, listen, I'll be the first one to tell you that when I first came here, they wanted me to, they're like, we can't find anything. And then they wanted me to see, it was Dr. Marino, that was Dr. Marino, and they said I must be manifesting these things, and they thought it was cuckoo, I guess, you know. So I never got to see Dr. Marino. I mean, I saw him, but I never got to have a session with him. And then they came up to me and they said, listen, we found out that you have hepatitis C. He was like, you know, and I was like, they felt so, Dr. Rackman, I'm so sorry. He was like, man.
Yeah.
They hooked me up with Dr. Palmer and everything, and Dr. Rackman.
Oh, you saw Palmer before she retired, right?
Yeah, so Dr. Rackman was like, I'll do anything to help you, I'll do anything to help you. And then when he passed away, I was like, oh my God, that was my savior.
Yeah.
And he really was going to fight for me for everything. And everything got out of control with Dr. Palmer's problem. When the Hurricane Katrina hit, it was just...
Yeah, then she had a fire in her office.
Yeah, and all of it.
That's when she officially closed it. She was done. After the fire, she said, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah. It was one of these things that the boxes and the crashed in and destroyed all the information, so I had to start over. It was just like, I don't even want to go back to that.
You're still using Rite Aid and Massapequa Park?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to send them the script for your stomach, and then we're going to give you a prescription for blood work to see what's going on. Your EKG looks healthy.
I mean, I'm really, really trying to eat right and do the right thing.
Well, what do you think the shortness of breath is from? Do you have a chest pain?
I feel like I have like bloating once in a while, and I feel like I'm bloating. I'm in that bloating process.
So when you feel bloated, you feel short of breath.
And if I go up the stairs. So the whole thing is that you should see me. I'm like really tight, I'm like muscular, I'm like six-pack. And then I go, and all of a sudden I start bloating, and then it goes away, it comes back. Usually every time I came here, I didn't have the bloating problem, and now it's starting to come again, so you can see a little bit of it, you know.
Yeah, we need the GI doctor to check out the bloating for sure.
This will pop up.
Yep. Okay, take a deep breath. Deep breath again. Now, you used to smoke. You don't smoke anymore? We should do a chest x-ray for him, too, just because of the breathing issue. Let's make sure the x-ray looks normal. You haven't had one for a while.
Well, I mean, I don't have too much phlegm. I mean, I was a little bit, but I'm not like, oh.
Good.
I see some of these people nowadays, they're just so sickly. I just don't want that to occur. So the whole thing is basically my stomach issues. It's like to the point, it's like, I don't want to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to not go to the bathroom. I'm scared to go to the bathroom, and then I'm scared not to go to the bathroom.
Well, have you had a colonoscopy done?
Yeah, I did have that done from Dr. Kusa.
Kusa did it?
Yeah. And they did the both directions. And then they found 3 hiatus hernias, and basically they felt bad because it's not, people usually 1 is not a big deal, 2, but there's 3, and they were all like right there, where the bend is, you know. And
Yeah,
so,
you had a CAT scan done that Robles did, that looked pretty damn good.
I mean, listen, I've always been like, never sickly, never get a cold. I mean, they even said about the hepatitis, it's like when you have hepatitis, you never get cold. You never get sick. It's like, you know, I just don't get it. I don't get it. And then I get worn down, and it's like, as soon as I start to feel good about myself, it's like then all the problems come back, and they kill me. It's like killing me. It's like can't get ahead.
Well, yeah.
The only thing that goes good for me is that I eat right. I did the kefir and all that stuff. It does make a difference because I know if I don't do that, if I start eating the cookies and stuff like that, the mercury, I forget about it. That'll be the end.
Alright, so EKG is healthy. Ultrasound,
It's like an enigma again.
upper endoscopy, Bakusa, esophageal, okay. And then,
I mean, I'm definitely better than I was way back with the hepatitis. Basically, you know, I never really felt 100%, and the medication, everybody says, even Dr. Palmer told me that the Insibiec is really devastating on the body.
the medicine beats you up, it does.
I
If your
haven't
viral
been-
load's not high and your liver enzymes are normal, then you don't really have to have the medicine, you know?
Well,
We want you to see the new GI doctor to make sure they think everything's okay with your liver, you know? We could check an ammonia level too on him and see, because that'll indicate liver dysfunction. That's probably why he was on the lactulose.
yeah, the ammonia. And then the only other thing, I did have hematomacrosis when they gave me that.
Oh, really?
What was the other thing I had? Oh my God. Well, I had encephalitis, but that was something else. There was some other thing. It's just weird. I mean, I lived my whole life, and all of a sudden, bum, bum, bum. It's like a broken, car once the one thing goes
I
wrong.
wasn't aware that you had the hemochromatosis, though. I could check your iron levels.
Yeah, they had, I don't know if they had me at hematomacrosis, but it was definitely iron overload. But that goes with the hepatitis, they work together. I read the Miss Dr. Palmer's book, so I kind of know. I don't want to be a hypochondriac, but no, they said that when the liver enzymes go up, then the iron load goes up, and they work hand in hand. They feed on each other. So they did have me on something, if I remember correctly, to keep my iron on the opposite side. It's like the opposite of anemia.
Yep.
They work like that, you know. So this whole experience for myself for the last 7 years, or 6 years, whatever it is it's been a learning experience, you know, but educational and knowledge as well as self-seeking, because I take myself very seriously. But basically, before this happened, I go to a doctor, they tell me one thing, I go in one ear and out the other. But now this is really, I'm accepting.
Now it's registered. I have to make a copy of this, because we have to get an authorization.
That's right.
Thank you.
Be right back.